Okay. One more thing you do is you also include your eJava. Let me check with the, we have, there are some packages with Java as well. So we have R Java already here. So in case you're getting any error, okay, you can include this options as well, this libraries as well. Okay, so let me first of all try to read the file. Again, I have another file by the same name, input.xls, SLX. Okay, so let me check whether it is input. There's a JSON file as well. Okay, that's my data. So input, I can just open this. I'll just show you. The same records are there in the same file. Yeah, input dot the Microsoft Excel file. Okay, so you can see I have, okay, I have two records. I have ID, name, and city, and I have another sheet, sheet one, which has the ID, name, salary, start date, and the department. Okay, so this is the same record. I also have one another sheet by the name city. Okay, so that's what my record is. In your case also, when you're practicing, if you want some record, what I'll do, I'll post this file as well in the Google Classroom so that you can use this file. Okay, but it is a very simple file. You can also create it in, say, it hardly takes 5 minutes for you to create this records. Okay, so let us close this one. Come back to your file here. Okay, now here, like we have this read.csv. We have an option of reading the Excel file as well. So I'll write the code directly here. Let us again use ex underscore data. So this is Excel data, or you can just write xl underscore data. Okay, that is better. Fine. So this data will help me read the content. So it will be stored in this content. So I have this read.xl. Okay, now you can search for this from the list. There's so many available. You can see we can also read a simple text. If I want to read a simple text file, I can make use of this table. Okay, read.table. Right? Here I want to read the Excel file, so I'll use this one. From the round, in the round bracket, I have to specify the name of the Excel file. So my Excel file name is input.xlsx. Okay. Now, as the Excel file worksheet, as you have seen, there are multiple sheets which are available. I have to specify which sheet should I read. Okay, the content from which sheet should I read. So for that, I need to specify the sheet index. So I have sheet index equal to 1. Okay, if you do not remember the the sheet number, because if suppose you have multiple sheets, okay, whether you'll be able to give that number 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, that becomes difficult. Now to overcome that problem, if you want, you can also make use of the other option, which is name, sheet name. So you can give the name of the sheet as well, okay, in double quotes, and that will also help you read that particular sheet. Okay, now in my case, because it is sheet 1, I think. So this sheet 1, this is how I can give it. Okay, for this example, I'll just give the index right now. Okay, index equal to 1. That is more than enough for me. I'll run this one. Okay, it is able to read it. And let me print this now. Excel data, and here it is, my records. Okay. Now, whatever we did using that subset and all that, that can also be done. Once you get the data in the data frame, you can make use of all that function which we just learned. Okay, and also apply it on the Excel file here. Okay, that it is possible to do that. Okay, and it is not that difficult. Fine. Now, when we come next, we will explore this further, how to handle the files. Now I'll show you how to operate a binary file. Now binary files is it contains information which is stored in the form of bits and bytes, like your zeros and ones. Okay, that is your binary file, and they are not readable by human eyes. So if I have to open that binary file, okay, in a notepad, okay, and try to read it, I won't be able to read it. Okay, it has to be converted or translated to characters. Okay, first the symbols, which contains that non-printable characters, symbols will be there in that. Okay, so I need to convert that into a proper format, and then I have to read it. Okay, so we do have a function called write bin and read bin, which is specially used to write into a binary file and read from a binary file. Okay, and your programs will help me read the content properly. Okay, and we can also try to check on how to display the content of the binary file. And you'll find that especially binary files are usually used when you have lots of numbers which are stored. So numerical data, which is basically stored in files, uh, are stored using the binary format. Okay, so it becomes easy for them to access it and store it, because storing big numbers might take more space. But if you convert that into binary form and then store it, it will take lesser space. Okay, then we'll also see how to read an XML file. Okay, that the two files, and a JSON file, which is again required. So we'll see this three format when we come next, how to read it. We'll also create some XML file. Okay, XML files, you can say a format which can be shared both on the website as well, the World Wide Web. Okay, and the XML, the extension actually it stands for extensible markup language. Okay, extensible markup language. Okay, and we'll when we come to this topic, we'll look into this. Okay, again for this, I need to install the package called XML. Okay, and then use the various functions or the read function to read the XML content. Okay, so when we come next, we will look into binary files and XML files and JSON files as well. Okay, so that's all for today. I want you all to practice this out, guys. And I'm preparing some MCQs as well. So soon I'll be providing you the MCQs for your exam purpose. Okay, you can practice from there, and we'll conduct a MCQ test as well. Okay, so in this week, might be in this week or end of this week, I'll give you that file. So that's all from my end. Any questions you have, you can ask me, or else you can just put in your attendance in the chat box. Okay, and please start preparing for your exams also, because as I told you, the exams might be in the first or the second week of your August month. Okay. Now the timetable is not out yet. We are on 29th, but it is not out yet. It might come. Okay, that's all then, guys. Thank you for attending the session. See you in the next.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye, Nagesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sohan.